Hello, people. If you've been here before, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time, my name is Humberto Piña, and this is a series of video tutorials for students who want to get a better score in the TOEFL test and study on their own, or if they want to, do something with reinforce what they've been studying in a TOEFL preparation course. Okay, so right now we're working with structure and written expression, and we're going to move on to skill 32. Been working with the forms of the verbs. In skill 30, we work with what comes after have, which is the past participle. In skill 31, what comes after be, which can be present participle or the past participle, depending if it's a continuous structure or passive voice. And in skill 32, after all these modal auxiliaries, will, would, could, should, may, might, we're going to use the base form of the verb. It's never going to be conjugated. It's always going to be the base form of the verb. So whenever you see a modal such as will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, or must, you should be sure that the verb that follows is in its base form. Okay, it's not in the present, it's not in the past, it's not in the past participle, it's not in present participle with ing. It's always the base form. What is the base form? It's the form that you get in between parentheses every time you have an exam. You say, take this verb and write it in the past tense. What's inside the parentheses is the base form. Okay. So here it says the boat will leaving. Right after the modal will, we need the base form. So it's will leave. In the future, will leave. The doctor may arrive. The doctor may arrive. Oh, but it's third person. What's going to happen to the final S? Because we have the presence of the auxiliary modal may, the main verb arrives going to be in the base form. The student must take in the exam, again, no past participle, no third person, not present participle, just the base form. The student must take the exam. Okay, so every time you see one of these auxiliaries, the next verb is going to be in the base form. Okay, so you see a modal, want to be the base form of the verb. Okay, I will go, you would go, shall go, you should go, you can go, you could go, you may go, you might go, you must go. Never, going, goes, gone, when, nothing like that. Okay, so let's move on to the exercise. And it reads like this. Each of the following sentences contains a verb form with a modal. Underline the verbs twice, then indicate the sentences are correct or incorrect. Says the sales clerk might lower the price. Here we have an auxiliary. So the verb is in the base form. This is correct. The television movie will finish in a few minutes. Here we got the auxiliary, will. So the main verb should be in the base form, not the third person. So it should be finished. The television movie will finish in a few minutes. Ah, but it's a television movie. It's a third person. It's an it. Isn't it? It finishes. Yes, when it's present tense. Right now we're working with an auxiliary. So the main verb is going to be in the base form. Okay, now it's time for you to pause the video, do the exercise, when you finish, come back and check what you've done. So pause the video now, and I'll keep you. Okay, now that you're back, we have the verb arrive and the modal should. So this is fine. The method for organizing files can be improved. Probably got verb be and the auxiliary can. So this is fine. The machine may clicks off if it's overused, but we got auxiliary may. And because we have auxiliary may, this verb should be in the base form. So it should be click, not clicks. So that's incorrect. Every morning the plants must be watered. The auxiliary must. And the verb in the base form must be. So this is correct. The house with ocean views could sell, probably auxiliary could sell for considerably more. Fine. Auxiliary would anyone like to see that movie? Right. So this is a problem because after auxiliary it should be the base form, not past tense. So it should be like, not liked. I do not know when it will, auxiliary will depart. So this is okay. She will, again, work on the project only if she can, auxiliary can. And the main verb has a full-time secretary. So this is okay, but this is not okay. So has should be have. She can have a full-time secretary. So it's incorrect. Right, so take a look at what we did, compare it with your work. And if you have any questions, doubts, please let me know down there in the comments. So I get back to you. All right, guys, so that's it for skill 32. Again, if you like this kind of content, give a thumbs up. It really helps with YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing so we can make this channel bigger and stronger. And if you know anyone that could benefit from this free tutorial online, please share it with them. This is for those people who want to do better in the test. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.